Sergeant First Class Judy, from stationed in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I'm originally from West Virginia myself. Stationed with the 452nd Ordinance Company. We're a modular ammunition platoon, and we're here at NTC to provide ammunition support here at the FASP, which is a field ammunition supply point for the NTC Rotation 1606. Our overall mission here is to provide ammunition support for the brigade combat team, the Stryker Brigade combat team out of Fort Lewis, Washington. Basically, all the ammunition will be offloaded here when we got here. We segregate it, we inventory it, we package it, we issue it, and other units will come in to sign for it, and then they will take it to the battlefield. For us here, it's not as much as training as it is we're actually doing our jobs. We're doing a mission, and you throw along the training as you go because you always got your younger soldiers that have to learn. So here, as we're doing our training, we're also doing a mission. One of the better annual trainings you can have as an ammunition soldier. With a unit like ourselves, an ammunition company, a lot of times you're deployed as a platoon. So as they pull a platoon to go deploy, this here in itself is a platoon mission. So you can look at your different WARXs and CSTXs as possibly on a crawl, walk, run phase. This is pretty much a run phase before you would go to actual war. So this is an absolute great mission to take younger soldiers as well as your mid-grade soldiers that have never really done high-speed annual trainings before. July 3rd will be 20 years in service for me. Wow, I agree. I'll need another 6 years or less for my active duty. I'm an AGR soldier. I've been an 89 Bravo way back when it was a 55 Bravo. Came in 96. I was a reservist for X amount of years and deployed as a reservist. And one day we had some vacancies and the commander called me and said, "We couldn't think of anybody better than you." Got on tour as an AGR in my first unit I grew up in. Was there for however many years. I came in there as an E2 and I left. I was the acting first sergeant as an AGR. From there, I PCS to an ordnance battalion. I was a detachment sergeant there. Was there for 4.5 years, and come time for PCS again for us. And some of the other options were not to my liking, but they would have been okay. And ended up at Aberdeen, South Dakota with the 452nd Ordnance Company. And obviously leading soldiers, it's something you got to be good at and something you should be proud of. Personally, for me to be so important, I would believe is I'm one of the people that I grew up playing with the little plastic army men. And, you know, maybe I probably should have went active duty at that young age, but, you know, you go through different paces in your life, and stepping into that position and the fact that I don't have to move as much as active duty people, knowing that you got constantly new soldiers coming in, opportunities that you can provide them, and all pretty much being an NCO. That's what it is. All the values of the Army is there to make your life successful. That's probably one of the things that I always tell people. And to be in the Army, Army Reserves, you know, it's great. You know, 20-year retirement, I got it, like I said, less than 6 years to go, and you can't beat that. How many civilian jobs have that? Not many. We have a hard job, I will say that. Most ammunition is handled by MHE, like our 10K forklifts. We have some amazing piece of equipment with the palletized load systems and the trailers that go with them. But you will even get down to where you're hand hauling ammunition from flat rack to a pallet to whatever else you're doing. This is a hot, hard, and dusty job. And you know what they always say, drink water and keep in shape, and you'll be able to do it out here. I can honestly say I love my job. I would say that there's different types of soldiers out there, the ones that are doing it for a paycheck. Now don't get me wrong, the paycheck is great, but I can always say that I love my job. It will be hard for me to get out at my 20 or as an E7 at 26. And it'll depend where I'm at on a move. I may even just stay until 26 years. So it will be hard. I couldn't imagine it. We'll put it that way.
Brett, did you